down. He was refreshed from his vacation. He is now suing Roc Nation, Quinn Emanuel, one of the biggest law firms in New York, and Alex Sparrow's law firm, and also Marcy Croft for obstruction of justice, but more importantly, imitating a public official and violating various state laws. Y'all, this is heating up. I know, listen, I had my doubts about Buzbee, but he is getting it in. Listen to the statement he posted because it is a lot. I hope you're sitting down. Today, the Buzbee law firm filed suit against Roc Nation and lawyers from Marcy Croft and Quinn Emanuel for violations of various state laws, including barratry. Is that supposed to be battery? I'm going to have to Google that. Barratry. We're going to Google it. And impersonation of public officials. The case was brought on behalf of a former client of the firm who was illegally solicited by agents working on behalf of the defendants.
Hey guys, thank you for watching our videos. If you want to check out our live channel, the Music Recording Network Live, where we dive deeper into videos that we put up and talk about different things that's going on in the world. You can participate in our chat or you can come on live. You don't even have to show your face. Go to our live channel, subscribe, voice your opinion because we would like to hear from you and help us come up with solutions. Now, let's continue on with this video.
These agents pretended to be working for the state of Texas and offered the former client money to sue Buzbee law firm. This illegal conduct has happened more than 24 times to date and has resulted in 2 utterly frivolous cases against the firm. The lawsuit filed today alleges that the defendant's conspiracy is intended to obstruct justice and prevent the Buzbee law firm from pursuing cases related to the Diddy litigation in New York. The conduct isn't just alleged, it was caught on tape. Defendant Marcy Croft, who describes herself...
What? They caught it on tape? Wait a minute. That's deeper.
...litigation in New York. The conduct isn't just alleged, it was caught on tape. Defendant Marcy Croft, who describes herself on social media as part of Team Roc, is orchestrating the conspiracy along with assistance from defendant Quinn Emanuel. As you can see from the screenshot, Croft, Quinn Emanuel, and Roc Nation have a long working history. The suit alleges defendant Roc Nation is financing the illegal effort. Yo, this is huge. If he can prove even a fraction of this, yo, they literally poked a bear. If any of this is true, plus, since it was over state lines, he can bring this up in Texas. Alex Sparrow may run New York and Los Angeles. Tony Buzbee runs Texas legally, you know?
Wow.
As set forth in the lawsuit earlier this week, agents acting on Croft's behalf again were caught on tape soliciting and offering money up to $10,000 to former clients of the Buzbee law firm to convince them to file a frivolous case against the Buzbee law firm. These folks have now stooped to a new low to try and intimidate the lawyers of the Buzbee law firm. These folks have stooped to a new low to try and intimidate the lawyers of the Buzbee law firm from doing their important work. They now are contacting clients and former clients and actually offering them money to sue me. This conduct was specifically targeted at my firm as we would not pursue cases related to the Diddy litigation. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied or intimidated. The defendants this time overstepped, got sloppy, and stupidly caught at their illegal scheme on tape. We have reported this conduct to the authorities and intend to cooperate with the authorities to ensure all involved are prosecuted to the full extent under Texas law. Y'all, this is huge. And this is the thing.
Tony Buzbee is no stranger to high-profile legal battles, but his latest showdown with Jay-Z and Roc Nation has drawn significant attention in both the legal and entertainment worlds. At the center of the controversy is a lawsuit filed by Buzbee, accusing Roc Nation, powerhouse law firm Quinn Emanuel, and Mississippi attorney Marcy Croft of conspiring to obstruct justice. This case goes beyond a typical legal dispute. It's a heated clash involving allegations of misconduct, secret deals, and a web of influential figures.
Run New York and Los Angeles. Tony Buzbee runs Texas legally, you know?
Wow.
As set forth in the lawsuit earlier this week, agents acting on Croft's behalf again were caught on tape soliciting and offering money up to $10,000 to former clients of the Buzbee law firm to convince them to file a frivolous case against the Buzbee law firm. These folks have now stooped to a new low to try and intimidate the lawyers of the Buzbee law firm. These folks have stooped to a new low to try and intimidate the lawyers of the Buzbee law firm from doing their important work. They now are contacting clients and former clients and actually offering them money to sue me. This conduct was specifically targeted at my firm, as we would not pursue cases related to the Diddy litigation. Let me be clear. We will not be bullied or intimidated. The defendants this time overstepped, got sloppy, and stupidly caught at their illegal scheme on tape. We have reported this conduct to the authorities and intend to cooperate with the authorities to ensure all involved are prosecuted to the full extent under Texas law. Y'all, this is huge. And this is the thing. Quinn Emanuel and Alex Spira kept pushing for everything to be litigated in a public manner and also in the state of New York and in federal court in New York. No, not so fast. Buzbee seems to have got them. If what he is alleging in this lawsuit is true, and also remember how they were like, if this happened, you should report it to the authorities. Wouldn't you say? Tony said, yeah, I would say that. And guess what? I did report it to the authorities. You have overstepped. You have gotten sloppy. Y'all, is this why Tony Buzbee was being so quiet? Is this why Tony Buzbee was literally on vacation? Yo, I feel like I'm in an episode of Memento. I'm literally backtracking on everything we thought was happening.
I tried to tell everybody that they lawyers, they know. We haven't passed the bar. We don't know what plan of attack they had. We don't know how they gonna do this. They gotta be sneaky, you know, for lack of a better word, sneaky, to get this stuff done correctly. So we counting on you, and I think he pulling through. I really think he is.
Crafted by the narrative that Jay-Z's lawyer Alex Spira put out. Remember when Tony Buzbee was sitting there on vacation, and I was like, Buzbee, they destroying your client. What you doing? And he literally posted on his Instagram stories him chilling in Mexico in a private dining area, being serenaded by mariachi singers singing New York to New York. Start spreading the news. He said, I want to, but he literally was belting it out with them. This is why. Because he already knew he had something for their ASSs. He already knew. You think you're going to drag me? That's not. We're going toe to toe. You guys, it cannot be understated how bad this is for Quinn Emanuel. And it is going to be tried in a jurisdiction where they don't run the town. Tony Buzbee is saying he's about to show these big city lawyers what it do down in Texas. Y'all, this is huge. Again, he even posted a screenshot. Marcy Bryan Croft. She said, amazing work. We're proud to be a small part of this great team. Thank you, Roc Nation and Team Roc, for all that you do. Y'all, he has the motive. He has their opportunity. And he has put them at the scene of the crime. Tony Buzbee, yo, now this is a Wednesday surprise. And this is something no one saw coming. And this is something that they cannot deny at all. Yo, this is bad. This is bad. Yo. Ooh, they overstepped. Yes, they got sloppy. And Tony Buzbee. What y'all think about this? What do y'all think about this? Let me tell you something. One important thing that everybody's overlooking is in the Diddy case. When everybody says, how could a Diddy gotten away with this for years? How could this? How could that? You know that they said that they went to the authorities. A lot of people said, but the authorities kept saying, oh, we can't prosecute. We don't got enough information. I'm sorry. This is one of the things that the federal prosecutors have been alleged to be looking at. Okay, so what does that mean? When you are a lawyer and a high-priced lawyer, you are not just paid for the job that you do. Yes, you can be super, super skilled, but you are not just paid for the job that you do. You are also paid, okay? You are also paid for your connections, who you know, what you do, and so forth, okay? It appears that these connections are coming home to roost. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go live later on to talk about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is groundbreaking. I'll be live later on.
In October, Tony Buzbee filed a lawsuit on behalf of a Jane Doe, making explosive allegations that Diddy and Jay-Z were involved in the assault of a 13-year-old girl at a VMA afterparty in 2000. These claims shook the entertainment industry to its core. Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, strongly denied the accusations, calling them outrageous and labeling the lawsuit as an extortion attempt. In response, he made a bold statement on social media, where he firmly declared, "I've dealt with people like you before, and I'm more than ready to handle this."
Well, Jay-Z is denying allegations he sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl alongside rapper Sean Diddy Combs. That civil lawsuit filed against Combs in October was amended Sunday to include Jay-Z. The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, says she was sexually assaulted by both men at a Video Music Awards afterparty in 2000. In a blistering statement, Jay-Z accuses Jane Doe's attorney of trying to blackmail him. He said further, quote, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree?" He added, "My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims and explain the cruelty and greed of people." Joining us now, Joey Jackson, CNN legal analyst and criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. There's a lot to unpack here. Joey, I want to start with just the statement from Jay-Z, which is so forceful in its denial. I just read a teeny part of it. It's long, where he says that they should file a criminal complaint. Is that even possible at this point?
So based on the allegations, Jessica, good morning. Good to see you. I think that it certainly could be. Why do I say that? Now, he, of course, is more than annoyed, would be an understatement. Yeah. He has a family and he has a lot to protect, including his brand. But to the extent that he's saying, hey, come after me criminally, that could be likely. Why do I say that? Because rape in New York, and what's alleged in this complaint, is forcible compulsion. What that means in English is that it's saying that he held her down, raped her, and that, of course, the allegation is that Mr. Combs did the same thing. And so if those facts are actually accurate, it would require an investigation by prosecutors. And if true, right, you could pursue it criminally. Now, with respect to the evidentiary value, yes, it happened 24 years ago, right, more than 24 years ago. But in the allegations, there's a few things. Number one, there's allegation that another celebrity was present at the time, right, in addition to other people. Number two, there's the claim by the victim, right, that she left, that she went and she was seen by a gas attendant who saw her in distress. Number three, that she phone called her dad, who showed up, the 13-year-old, and now removed her. So civil complaint, simply allegations, need to be proven in a court of law, but if true, it could rise to the level of criminality, and, you know, we'll see what happens if the DA looks and investigates.
So what happens now?
So what happens now is this is simply a civil complaint, and in a civil complaint, it goes through the technical legal process. Now, the distinction, Jessica,